Yes, happy Sunday, man. Happy Sunday. You're live at the desk. We're live at the desk, man. Can you turn that down, please? Oh, go to the opposite side. Just go to the opposite side. Go no, let's go to the opposite side, please. Thank you. That'll be even better because this microphone picks up everything. But yes, we are at the desk and we're gonna do some reactions, man. We're gonna do some reactions. In all likelihood, um, this live stream will probably not be picked up like the other ones, right? Got the Beetlejuice on, all right? Still got the Beetlejuice on. But this live stream, like I said, in all likelihood, they are not going to put this out in the algorithm. They're going to attempt to act like I'm going to be in here just, putting out content. Meanwhile, like I said, when I was running around for 3 hours, I damn near did 1,000 views doing 4 or 5 orders, man. I'm currently at 6 orders. Um, so I said, let me come in and stream a little bit, right? Do a little reaction at the desk. Well, let's make sure with the content you're hearing. Make sure that you're hearing me. All right, you are hearing me and you are seeing me. So we always got to make sure. We always got to make sure of that, right? But now we are going to proceed. We're going to do some reaction. While we here, man, we at the desk. So let's react. Um, I want to do some reaction to some stuff. I'm also going to highlight Amani. Yes, Amani won. Definitely going to get that on because he is representing the section, right? So we definitely want to plug that, right? So let's get to Amani off the rip, off the back, right? Like for extra, we'll say off the back, right? Off the back, right? We're gonna get to Amani first, right? Shout out to Amani, who was successful. He was successful in defending the Suffolk crown, right? Now, it was just like a showcase, Junior Olympic showcase, but he won. He won nonetheless. Amani was the victor, right? He was the victor. Amani Gaston, right? Shout out to young Amani. So we're gonna start out with him, with our reactions. How is the content looking now? Chat, what's up, chat? Chat, right? We're streaming. Chat, we're streaming. We're streaming, chat. Hit the like. Hit the likes. Nah, not yet. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. Right? Hit the likes. Let me get a badge. Can't forget the badge. Never. Never. Got my badge on. So Amani was successful yesterday at Gleason's gym. Let me try. What is this? Watermelon. This is watermelon. Let's see how refreshing it is. Oh, it is. It's very watermelon. And almost, yeah, it does. It has that watermelon taste. Good. Very good. But yes, Amani was successful yesterday. Let's go to Amani Gadstone. His father probably was excited. His father probably threw a couple back. If you know, you know. Big Purse, right? Big Purse probably celebrated.
It's pink. That
Yes.
the chunks are pink.
Here he is, Amani Gadstone. Let's go to the actual post. This is courtesy of OG Percy.
In the 143, we have a split decision. Your winner, boxing out the red corner.
Red corner.
Amani Gaston, representing Suffolk, PAL.
Man, represents Suffolk PAL. Man, that's been a long time coming. You see what I did? Do you see my message? Do you see my message? Right here. Share the sauce, man. Do you see my message, man? This is Sauce Reaction. We are live at the desk. Look at my message. Look at my message right there. My message. I'm gonna crack a cold one. This one's for you, Amani. Amani, this one is for you. Chat. Chat. Cracking a cold one for you, Amani. This is a cold one.
Take the first sip.
Nope. The ice cold one for you, Amani. That one was for you. Here. That was for you, Amani.
This one's for Kites and Nat.
That was for you, Amani.
This one's for Kites and Nat, and I shall. In the 143, we have a split decision.
43.
Boxing out the red corner.
Yes, sir.
Amani
Amani
Gaston,
Gaston.
representing Suffolk, PAL.
Suffolk PAL on the map, man. And I said Suffolk County Sauce Magic. I added Joe Harris boxing and also Buddy McGirt.
Cousin Buddy.
That's right, cousin Buddy. The legacy lives on.
Well, he's technically like my uncle.
Yes, the legacy lives on.
Not really cousin.
Shout out to cousin Buddy. The legacy lives on. Great job, Amani. You know,
Buddy.
you did your thing. Super proud of you. Smash the like button.
For the first time, man.
You know, that was Amani Gaston representing yesterday at Gleason's. Now, leading up to that fight, he got a lot of good rounds in throughout the week. I want to shout out the spawn that he got with the kid from Heavy Hitters Gym. He is a Joe Smith affiliate. Matter of fact, let me see. I think his father might even have that on the page, so I can actually highlight that young man. You know, we are working over here. Yes, here he is right here. Shout out to him. Let me highlight this.
When you see me, don't blink or stop.
All right, person. We don't need all the music. But yeah, shout out to this young man right here who got him ready, as well as Molly. The Chera. Guy D. Let me follow this guy. Let me follow him. Here he is right here. This young guy right here had a Heavy Hitters Gym. He affiliated with Joe Smith. Here he is at the gym. This is the gym that I was at in Huntington. Shout out to my guy right here. Remember last week?
That's the guy that always kisses
The Academy of Boxing. You see, here it is. There it is, right? This is the guy I was speaking with. There goes Dom, the Manny Pacquiao of Long Island, right? Great trainer guy right here. But this is the kid right here. He got Amani ready as well, man. So we want to shout him out. I just gave him a follow. Great work this week getting Amani ready.
Don't we know that guy?
Everybody's calling me right now. I'm on the show. See what happens when you get on the show? People want to hit you up, right? But I'm working right now. I'm working, right? But that was him as well as Molly. Molly also fought yesterday. Split decision victory. Now here is some of Amani's highlights. Let's go to his father's storyline. Not gonna They're not going to play the music because Percy loves to play music. No music over here. But as you can see, they was at the gym. These are other guys who were sparring, fighting as well. There was Amani getting ready in one of the rings. You know, there's many rings at Gleason's gym. If you ever been to world famous Gleason's gym, yes, you have. There's a lot of rings, So Amani was warming up in one. There he is, having his hands checked, the wraps and everything. He's ready to go. Looks real greasy. Guess they greased him up, Vaseline him up. He looks like he's ready. Let's get to some of these highlights. Here he goes entering the ring. There's Coach AB. Coach AB was super excited. He had to look down to the T. You see the towel in the back. You know. Here goes Amani. Amani was ready, man. He was ready. Here he goes. The ref checking him out, right? Now watch some of these counters that Amani landed, right? Now, if you remember earlier in the week when we was working with him, I'm not going to pull up my video because there you guys watched enough of it. When he did the infamous pull counter. We're going to see that on display. Here he is right there winning, right? Well, let's show that pull counter heave. Here it is right here. Watch this pull counter. He's going to land it. Go ahead. He was working on that. He was working on that. Yeah. Huh? No. Don't mix that because you're going to make a mess, man. There you go, Amani. Look, Amani was getting off, man. See, the work in the gym. The preparation in the gym. Now, Joe was kind of nervous because he didn't look too good in sparring,
Joe
right?
was there?
It got rough in there for him, but thrown to the ground. It didn't matter. Amani was getting busy. There he is,
That's
coming
better.
forward. Coming forward. There it is again. Great shot, Amani. Right there. Great shot, Amani. We're the weather of the storm, Amani. Amani's coming along, man. Right? Coming along. Gaining the victories, gaining the experience. This is where it starts at, though, man. Now, a lot of you guys that sit online and talk boxing, in all likelihood, you guys are going to overlook all of this. You guys are going to overlook this, but it doesn't matter because we are growing. And before you know it, Amani will be making that crossover, and you guys will still be weird and strange and call yourself boxing fans, right? But yet you won't be talking about nothing really in boxing or basically doing anything in boxing. How is the content looking now? But once again, congratulations to Amani. And I am super proud of him. Called it that he was going to get that victory, right? I said it, right? Didn't I say it? Let me just play my receipt to make sure I said that. I've been posting a lot of us. There's my daughter shouting out K Sinat. What is it? K Sinat?
No, it's Kai.
Kai Sinat. There it is. Look, hooked your video up for you, Rainy. This is your video. Look.
And NPC Miles. Join the journey.
You
You guys make sure he finds his video. Cassie, I really want to come to the Mafia Boss to meet NPC Miles. Please make
Kai Sinat seeks sponsorship to meet Mafia Boss and NPC Miles. Join the journey.
you guys make sure he finds his video. Cassie, I really want to come to the Mafia Boss to meet NPC Miles. Please make
Kai Sinat seeks sponsorship to meet Mafia
There it is. There it is. That was Coach Reed. But here it is when I said that Amani was going to get. They're the future. They're the future. More at Gleason's. Yeah. Curly going to get ready too. We're going to get Curly in a couple showcases in a minute. Curly just started in April. Sebastian.
Join us tomorrow
Curly.
to see the future live at
So
Gleason's.
if you see the future, they're the future. I called it, right? Just have to play my receipts sometime. I called it. That was the receipt right there. I called it. But for you guys that sit online and talk boxing, man, I want to see your magic. All right, the news by Shanewz. Joe Genie told me I was ready.
Oh, my
I'm feeling
name.
myself, man. Like
Weirdos,
riding the
call
bike,
my
man.
name.
Like riding the bike, man. How's it looking though, man? Call my name. Yeah, Media
My
Morphin
name,
Man.
weirdos.
Shanewz Boxing LLC. Call my name.
Call my name.
Shout out to L, man. Uncle L. I like this
Boxing
though.
weirdos.
This is the joint right here. Call my name. How that looking though, man?
Call
Real
my
smooth
name,
as well, man.
boxing
You know, you
weirdos.
do have options.
Strange
So,
gatherers.
aha.
Yes, call my name. Shout out to Amani, man. We just doing a couple reactions at the desk. Now, this is what I was super proud of, right? Let me just show you, right? But it started right here, though. It started here.
I strive for more, displaying strength in unique ways.
Come on, check me out. I got a little bit of money for a big guy look.
I strive for more, displaying
I can throw
strength.
3 plates up right now, man, if I want to, man. I can throw 3 plates up right now, easy. 3.
Y'all see it? Y'all see it?
Easy, you know.
2 1/4.
Bench work.
It's going back
You
down.
know, the calisthenics have been
It's
paying
recording.
off. The calisthenics have been paying off. Get on it. Gumbo, what's going on?
Yeah,
Bro?
they're
We
back.
just doing some reaction.
Magic is coming back, y'all.
We just doing some reaction. Right, it starts in the gym. See? Yeah, I'm ready for 3 plates, man. I could have easily had another 2 plates on there, man.
Magic is coming back. You see it?
I could have easily threw another 3 plates on there, right? 3 plates on there, man. But this was, I made my coaching debut too this week, man. If you ain't know, this is me and Coach Reen right here. I made my coaching debut. Now that you got Someone say this is coaching. I don't know. What do you guys think? Chat, what's up? Put it in the chat. Is this considered coaching? Is this considered coaching? In the chat. Somebody let me know. If I come on the line, I talk about coaching. Is it fair to say that I'm a coach? I have experience. Do I have experience?
Soul to soul.
This is what got Amani ready.
Work on the inside. Work on the inside. Underneath. Put your hands up. Work right there. Work.
Yeah, Coach Reen say keep, right? You got the dragon. Yeah.
Dig again.
I got Amani ready, man. And Coach Reen, man. Now, somebody even say my business coach. Now, how is the content looking now?
Yeah.
How is the content looking now? And if you hear Joe, right? Next time, I'm gonna stop it right there. Did you hear Joe interrupt my corner, right? Right? He interrupted my corner, right? Pay attention to what I'm about to show y'all, right? Next time, I'm gonna do him how he always attempts to do me, right? But did you see him try to interrupt my corner, right? Right? Now remember, look, I got the receipts. This is source reaction time. Source reaction Sundays. Why was he in my corner, right? Right? Look, here it is. I have the receipts. Why are you in my corner, right? Look.
I told you stay out the corner.
Stay out the corner.
Yeah, stay out the corner.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You work.
No, listen.
Huh?
Let me do what I do.
All right, you do what you
I done
do.
worked about 30 years.
All right, you do what you do. You work Amani's corner. I'm gonna work Marley's corner. I'm working Marley's corner. You work with Amani. I'm gonna work Marley's corner, man. Right, Josh? Say, who's working Marley's corner? Who's working Marley's corner? Right? So, chat, did y'all catch that? Why was that guy in my corner, right? Yo, why was that guy in my corner, right? That was clearly my corner.
It was funny when Justin was like, Uncle, my baby brother.
Yes. That's just say my nephew. Why was that guy in my corner though, right? Well, I love Joe Dini to death. But as you see, we keep the receipts over here. He was clearly in my corner, but he told me not to be in his corner. Why was you in my corner, right? You know, why were you in my corner, Master Yoda, right? Work your own corner, man. Right? Work your own corner, right? Huh? Another one? Let me try this one. You know, me and my daughter in here bonding. This one, what flavor is this one?
It's like a mango. It should say.
It says it's
It shows you the picture.
yes, it's pineapple and something else. Papaya?
Papaya.
Is that papaya? Yes,
I
papaya.
like
We do the exotic drinks over here. We are Caribbean, right? Wagwan. Yes, wagwan. That was a tropical drink right there, wagwan. Right? How was the content looking? Right. How was the content looking? Oh, yeah, that was Joe Dini in my corner. Now, I know you guys seen this guy. Shout out to my members only, right? This guy right here, he put me on the map, right? He put me on the map, man. That is why I am Mr. 15%. Shout out to Gumbo. Hopefully Gumbo's still in here. Gumbo called him the Nightmare. Here he is, man.
One of the best in the world.
Look at him.
No introductions needed right there. Season.
Oh, man.
Look at him.
Damn.
Look at him.
God damn.
Right?
That guy's scary.
Yo, from there
Yeah, look.
to there, look.
Ooh, that
Going
guy's
to that
scary.
middleweight frame now, baby. Y'all in trouble.
That guy's
Y'all in
scary
trouble,
right
man.
there. Now, I made some comments.
Y'all should have got on him
right?
when he was a little scrawnier.
Look, this is why I made
Going
some
to that
comments.
middleweight frame now.
Yeah, man.
Y'all in trouble.
22 years old, man. He done grew into that middleweight frame. Now, I made some comments early on in the week, and people were upset. But listen, I stand on these comments right here, man.
Heard what Desert Storm Bradley said, and Desert
I stand on these comments. Look.
If you get in the ring with Virgil Ortiz, man, that ain't good, man. He gonna turn your ass into some chicken nuggets. Yep. Some chicken nuggets. You damn right he gonna turn you into some chicken nuggets. That man ain't nothing to play with. He ain't nothing to play with, man. And to come back, and I know you was the big fish. You ain't no longer the big fish, bro. You ain't the big fish no more. You know, you might be one of them little guppies or something, man. You ain't no big fish no more, man.
Now that was Timothy Bradley saying that about him, right? Saying that he was the big fish, right? He was the big fish, but he ain't the big fish no more. I know that too. That's why I said this, and I stand on this.
Remember, like while it's free, prioritize health over quick cash in fighting careers.
Right?
the content looking.
Today, we uncover hidden rivalries and deceptive friendships.
Hold on,
in
that
the
ain't it. Right here. Here it is. I stand on this statement I said, man. I stand on this statement.
In boxing's landscape, legends fade as new challengers rise to claim the spotlight.
They're done, respectfully.
I stand on it.
Yo, my nephew will beat Earl Spence up
Yes,
right
he
now,
will.
man.
Yes, he will.
Yo, Jihad Tucker will mop the floor
Yes,
with him
he will.
at 160. Run laps around him
Yes, he will.
right now at 160.
Yes, he will.
Charlo too, man.
Yes,
These guys, they on the back line of their
yes, they
career,
are.
man.
Back nine.
See, Charlo knows it too. That's why
Now, the reason why I said that, you heard what Timothy Bradley said about Virgil Ortiz and how he believes Earl Spence is no longer the big fish, right? That's a Hall of Famer. I know who is coming up, and he ain't a fish, but he's a predator right here.
One of the best in the world. No introductions needed right there. Season. Look at him. Look at him. All right? Yo, from there to there, look. Going to that middleweight frame now, baby.
Now.
Y'all in trouble.
In trouble.
Y'all in trouble, man. Y'all should have got on him when he was a little scrawnier.
Man.
He's going to that middleweight frame now.
Should have got on him when he was
trouble.
scrawnier. Yeah, they should have got on him when he was scrawnier. How is the content looking now? This is just a little bit reaction. How is the content looking now, man? That was Jihad Tucker. Middleweight, 16-1-1, man. Record machine. Some say he should be 18-0. And maybe even fighting for a world title. But we got to see what happens. Man. But yeah. How was the content looking, man? It's a little reaction. These were some of the things that I did throughout the week, man. See, others come online, they talk boxing every day. I actually show it. So I don't really like talking it. I've been showing it, man. And you guys been showing who you are. Jealous fans, yes. Shout out to my brother in the building, man. Salute, you heard? Smash the like button. But yeah, Jihad Tucker will mop the floor with him, man. He will mop the floor with him. Too much movement, right? He sees it now, man. He sees it. He's strong. 22 years old, strong. You know, Earl's been through a lot of wars, man. You seen him hitting the bag, man. Does anybody have that footage? Earl was looking like me hitting the bag, man. Look, I'm 46 years old, man. Earl was looking like this hitting the bag, man. Look, hitting the pads, right? He was hitting the pads. Remember when y'all got mad at me when I said how he was hitting the bag? He was hitting the bag like this, man. Earl was hitting the bag.
All right, the news by yours truly. Sha, SHA. News, man.
Look, I'm 46 years
Little
old.
1-2s, man. You know, it's my George Foreman, man. My George Foreman, man. You know, don't look like much, but them shots really hurt, man. Them shots hurt, man. Like Big George, man. Big George's punches didn't look like much, man. But get hit with them, man. See how effective they
I was mad, right?
See how effective they was.
Yeah, I was mad when I said that, when I gave my assessment and said, man, he looked as stiff. Right? I look stiff right there, man. But I'm 46 years old. I am not a seasoned elite fighter. I'm 46 years old. I'm a truck operator, man. Heavy equipment.
Just, you know, measuring it up, switch the stance a little bit right there. Did y'all catch that or no?
Right?
You know?
That's how he was looking on the bag.
Keeping the hands up. I love those gloves right there, man. I just got those, man. You know, those are the old school style boxing gloves, man. You know? That's how the old fighters used to rep them gloves like that, man. You know, I think that.
But yeah, when I said that, y'all was mad. Like I didn't know what I was looking at. I know exactly what I'm looking at. See, most of you guys that sit online and talk boxing, not only are fanned out, you're delusional, and you're a bunch of haters. Yes, $1 Million Marley did his thing too. He fought in Connecticut last night. He was victorious as well. Shout out to $1 Million Marley. $1 Million Marley look good, man. They look good in sparring. Only the fans, members only, right? The supporters seen that. If it was live, when it was live, like I said, the jealous fans who always call themselves overlooking my work missed out on it. But they sparred right here. Something on the body. Yeah, man. Don't get away hits.
Soul to soul.
Let's step into it. Work on the inside. Work on the inside. Underneath.
Good. Y'all got that? Let me get what you got there.
There go Marley. That's $1 million Marley and the money right there. I ain't sure. They got each other's back. Underneath again, Marley. Underneath. Look again. Man, I'm just gaining some experience, y'all. Source reactions. How is the content looking now? Just gaining some experience. Just gaining some experiences, man. But yes, that was this week, man. Shout out to both of those hitters, man. 30 minutes. I gave you 30 minutes of boxing. Now I am about to switch gears and switch lanes, man. This is Source Reaction Sunday. I'm at the desk, right? Man, you see how this goes? Had I did this live stream in my Chevy, running around doing Instacart, I probably would have had 20 likes already, man. The likes been coming in. But we're gonna shift gears real quick, right? We're gonna shift gears because I want to talk about something that I seen. Something that to me was being reported on. A man was gunned down earlier today or early this morning by the 73rd precinct. Apparently, apparently he attempted to enter the 73rd precinct and he was gunned down. He slashed a female officer and ran off and was caught a couple blocks away and laid to rest. Now, I'm going to play the news clipping, right? I'm going to play the news clipping on this, right? Get my, look, I'm a mixologist. We're preparing some mixed drinks here. That's what we do. We be getting to it. Preparing some mixed drinks here. That's what we do over here. The mixologist, right? Making all mixed drinks. Sipping on some scissor. Now this ain't no scissor. Sipping on some scissor. Making all mixed drinks though, right? Healthy mixed drinks. But so apparently this guy, right? They didn't release his name, but the suspect attempted to enter the 73rd precinct in Brownsville, Brooklyn through the front door, but it was locked. So then he went around the back. Authorized personnel only. I don't know how he was able to do this, right? A precinct at all this, right? Listen, why? He attempted to enter in the rear of the 73rd precinct. A female officer tried to stop him. He slashed her in the face. So he was able to slash a female officer in the face. Then he got away. Listen, they said he got away. But they got him a block later and gunned him down. They attempted to tase him. This is the NYPD now. So he slashed the female, had a weapon, a butcher knife, and y'all attempted to tase him. Now, I find that odd to believe. I'm just saying, NYPD shoots unarmed men. You mean to tell me this guy was able to assault one of your own, then escape the precinct? Right? We're going to listen to this. We're going to listen to this in a second, man. This is just Source Reaction. I watched it already. I'm doing my reaction before we watch it together. The story just doesn't add up to me. But let's get to the motion together. And you guys could Give me your interpretation. Sorry about that. My English was a little fumbled right there. But you can give me yours on this. Okay, let's see. View all. Marina been watching videos. She ran off on my phone. Here it is right here. Look at this. Let's get this together.
Breaking news out of Brooklyn, where a police-involved shooting happened early this morning. Officers shot and killed a suspect who they say tried to push his way into a police precinct. He was caught. That's when things escalated. Police held a press conference just moments ago. Let's get straight out to Eyewitness News reporter Jason Patel with the latest from Brownsville.
Listen to this.
Good morning. Well, we just learned some new details just a couple of minutes ago. We're standing outside of the 73rd precinct. You might be able to see the front door there right behind me. Well, we learned that a man tried to enter the precinct through the front door. He realized it was locked and he walked to the back of the precinct where it clearly says that unauthorized personnel are not allowed back there. He tried to enter the precinct through the back door, and an NYPD officer, a female officer, tried to stop him. But that's when he took a butcher knife out and slashed her in the face. Another officer tried to tase that man, but it didn't work, and he ran away. Multiple officers chased after him for a couple of blocks and told him to drop his weapon, but he refused and lunged at an officer, which is when that man was shot multiple times, and he has died. This is video of the scene from earlier this morning. You can see just how big that police presence was on scene after that shooting happened, just after 5:30 this morning. A butcher knife was recovered from the scene. It was laying in the middle of the road, along with many shell casings from that shooting. And the area around the scene had been blocked off at Saratoga Avenue and Park Place, which is about a block away from where we are right now at the precinct. Police say that they do have the attack on surveillance video, but it's unclear if they're going to release the footage at this time. They also have a picture of that weapon they are going to be releasing soon on social media. We all do know that 2 other officers are being treated for ringing in their ears from when that shooting happened. But back out here live, the good news is we do know that female NYPD officer who was slashed in the face, she is expected to be okay. Live.
So man, this guy, whoever he was, rest in peace to him, he was able to basically attempt to enter the back of the precinct. Enter the back of the precinct with a weapon, a butcher knife. Not only that, he got off, he slashed the officer in the face, and then they tried to only tase him, only to gun him down. They did. They killed him a block and a half away after chasing after him and firing multiple rounds. Multiple rounds is going down. But to me, that story just, I don't see that really happening, man. I just don't, man. Look, how did he leave after cutting the lady, the female officer? If you know how NYPD gives it up, this guy was able to escape. He should have been laid down in the back as soon as he cut that lady, the female officer. Well, he got away. Only to be gunned down a couple blocks away after attempting to lunge. Listen, I don't like the story, but I get it. He cut the lady, and then y'all still wasn't trying to shoot him until he tried to lunge. Until you tried to lunge at another cop. Then you fired multiple rounds. Then you fired multiple rounds, right? But it is what it is. This is just source reactions, man. How is the content looking now? I just found that striking, man. Like, if you know the NYPD's history when it comes to deadly force, this guy was able to cut one of theirs, run up out the precinct, the back. They just chased after him only to try to tase him. Nah, that sounds too good to be true. What's your reaction on that, man? What is your reaction? By all means, put it in the chat, man. Put it in the chat, man. Well, listen, I have put out enough content at the desk. I want to edit some of this up now and play around while I'm at the desk. I have the time. Let me just see what's going on the app. Maybe I'll go and do another order, right? I took enough long halftime break. See, I just can't sit around live streaming like this because to me, like I told you, I feel like they toy with my numbers now, right? Because they see I'm at the desk. I'm streaming like the rest of these guys stream now with the green screen, all the special effects. I need a tissue. Whatever's in that drink got my nose like running. Maybe too because I was out there in the rain.
I didn't go out. It's cold. It's really cold.
Oh, this fucking door there.
Yo, how many
But yes, man, this is the Source Experience, man. The news by Shanewz, man. You do have options, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this Source. Look, 40 minutes. I tried to give y'all an hour at the desk. I do got some more. Maybe I'll talk about this right here. I think it don't have no music on it. This is my reaction. This was one of my favorite players. If you know, you know, right? You know the Source used to do his thing in basketball. And this guy was one of my favorites. This guy was one of my favorites right here. Hopefully it's still on my page, man. Let me see. This guy right here, Mahmoud. This is when he was Chris Jackson, though. This is hilarious. You know what? We'll have a little bit of fun. Here he is, Chris Jackson. This guy, oh my God. He was a problem.
Oh, you going?
Yeah, look at him. No. Whoa, that was cold.
Gulfport, Mississippi. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
6'1", the highest rated high school point guard in the nation. Anybody you can compare him to?
But he's certainly the best offensive player I've ever coached or ever seen in high school, that's for sure.
People come from everywhere to see him, especially basketball coaches. They wanted to make his home at their school for the next 4 years because he's the top point guard prospect in the nation.
He was cold.
I'm like a perfectionist. I don't like to do anything wrong. I don't like to make mistakes, and I just work hard at what I'm doing. I want to be the best of what I'm doing.
Let me stop it real quick. I wish he had the chance to play in the league right now, right? If he was in the NBA right now, because the NBA really is for the small guys now. It's a guard-friendly league. Guys with the shake and bake. It's their league now, man. I would have loved to have seen him in the NBA now, man. Because what he was doing back then in the land of giants.
I don't think you smiled one time in the game last night. No, I really don't smile that much. After the game, most likely smile.
Bet he'll be scoring a lot of points for some college team next fall.
Oh,
his quickness, unquestioned. Shooting, unstoppable.
That's mainly all I do when I'm, out there practicing. I just shoot and body, concentrate, and I try to think of anything.
Yeah, bounce, man.
And I think that's helped.
Yeah, y'all remember when he dropped like 50 plus on John Stockton? Y'all remember that? He did that, man. He did that. He dropped like 50 plus on John Stockton, man. Y'all remember that, man? This is just Source Reaction Sundays, man. Source Reaction Sunday. We'll keep it going. Look, this is, you want to get a funny laugh real quick? Shout out to Coach right here. This is Coach Tubler dropping some signs, some gems. Source Reaction, man. That's Amani again. Yo, this right here is hilarious. Shannon Briggs posted this. Yo, check. You want a good laugh? This is a great laugh right here. Listen to this.
That Harlem shit saved me in Brooklyn. I almost played myself from Brooklyn. I got my jewelry on slipping. Black, I'm in there fronting with the jewelry on Harlem shit, you know what I mean? Girls looking at me, nigga on the mic, say, Harlem, throw your hands up. Like a dumb nigga. I ain't even see the face fighter from Brooklyn just looking at me.
Face fighter.
Yeah, like a dumb nigga. I throw my hand up. This nigga really was on me. He said, he had his man. He said, yo, look at this nigga with all his shine on. Man, when he said that shit, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If it wasn't for my Harlem spin move, he would have robbed me. As soon as he said, who that with all that shine? I took all my shit. I ain't had nothing on. I looked at the nigga. He was all fucked up. He said, yo, where all that shit go? Nigga, that shit was in my back pocket, nigga. I went quick. I had to move fast. He said, who that? That Harlem shit saved me in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Shout out to the champ. Yo, Shannon Briggs. Yo, Shannon Briggs posted that shit. That shit had me crying last night, man. That shit. Shout out to Don Saxby's Gleason's gym right here. Works for Clarissa Shielder as well. That shit had me crying, man. Now I just wanted to just shed some light on this, right? What I just did, right? That's called sharing content, right? That's not hard. And this is just Source Reactions, man. Too many of these guys that sit around and call themselves fans of boxing, not only do they not share content, they be scared to speak on certain people's content. Me in particular. But hey, what do I know, man? This has not stopped nothing. If anything, I think we got even bigger, man. But this is the Source Reaction Sundays, man. I was at the desk, man. Maybe I'll go do some more orders now. You know? Let me see what's up. Here we go. Look at these big orders now. Since I cut it off, I come back on. Big orders. I don't feel like riding that far. That is tempting, though. Nah, we still going. I'm just looking at some orders. Huh?
We got rice cakes today. Oh, these rice cakes are so.
We got rice cakes for Daddy. Maybe we'll do this one. You want to do this one real quick? It's only 5 items, $15.
Okay.
All right. So the boss called it. We're gonna go do this order, man. We are going to end the live stream and go do this order. You know? But this is the Source experience. I'm gonna go live when I do the orders, man. This should show y'all the difference, man. It's crazy. They're gonna put me in a rotation now. Watch, trust and believe that, man. But how is the content looking now? And then maybe I'll do some edits on this, man. Maybe I'll do some edits.
It only takes for you to win once. You could lose 10 years in a row and you hit that right jug. Bam! That shit changed the goddamn game. And guess what? They gonna bow down. So I don't care how rough it's been on you. All you gotta do is hit once. Pull off that one thing in the back of your mind. You pull that off and guess what? They gonna, oh, he a born winner. He did.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.